Thank you for staying tuned today. We got Young Doe in the building with your girl DJ on My High City Sundays. We're getting it on and popping here at Z's Barbershop on Montview in Dayton. In case you need to get your wig tightened up, you need to come through. They doing it over here. In case you didn't know, now you know. Shameless plug. So anywho, back to the music. So what do you think is a strength of yours when it comes to music? Because I know you have a lot, but yourself personally, since we critique ourselves the most critical, what's the strength?
I don't know, I think I got the ability to create a blueprint for a project, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Just through the years, I always kind of worked on figuring out, my blueprint,
right,
and mapping out a whole project, you know what I'm saying? So, I came to the conclusion you gotta always have something for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta have something for the streets, and then you gotta have something people can relate to, like, everybody go through different things in their life and stuff, and if you're seeing some hella real stuff that people can relate to, they can feel you, know what I'm saying? And you gotta have some music people can kind of move and party to and all of that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so when they throw your thing in the deck, you know what I'm saying, you got something for every different part of the day, you know what I'm saying?
From when you wake up, you're on the grind.
So y'all can just keep that in the deck, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta take it out.
Right. It's been, man, that's a wonderful thing, because it's so hard to find music like that nowadays where you can just front to back, back to front, and all the way throughout. I know with the Best Of CD, again, that's what it looks like, in case y'all forgot from the last time we put it up. I swear to goodness, I put it in the CD player, did not take it out. I didn't even want to take disc 1 out to put disc 2 in because I was jamming so tough. It was ridiculous, but
yeah, that's what's up.
kind of ashamed to say that. I'm all blushing. Okay, but how long have you been doing music? Because I know you've been doing it for a while.
Actually, I've been doing music. I've been writing lyrics since I was 10 years old.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Actually writing a rap in class instead of doing schoolwork.
Oh, Lord.
And rapping it after school and, figuring out how to record it, having 2 tape decks. We used to have 2 tape decks. One record, one play.
Yeah.
The tape.
I know what you're talking about. Did you used to have that big tape deck? I mean, it wasn't a tape deck. That big one. It wasn't the karaoke one though. It had like the different equalizers at the top, and then at the bottom it had tape that you actually put in, and then the tape that you put on the side.
Oh yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
The boom box.
Yeah, everybody had one of them growing up,
I was taping.
At some point.
Right. I was taping Biggie on the radio with that. It was all a dream.
Yeah.
But I understand what you mean though. So how long does it normally take you to make a CD?
It just depends on the creative process and what I got going on. Like, I could punch out. It depends on how much focus I put into it.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And what comes along the way, because the way I work, I just, I kind of really just clean out my ears, open my ears up, and see what's going on with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In my life at that point and how I'm feeling, and then I just make connections with certain different music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get with different producers, hearing their music, when I feel a connection with certain music, I just go for it, you know what I'm saying? I just kind of go for it, and that's just how I do it. And I kind of, know when I'm feeling a certain way, when you get, it's just like when you get butterflies, that's when you don't see it. It's just like, It's that moment.
Definitely.
And so I do that with mostly all of my songs, unless it's just like some random stuff, that I just kind of start doing or something. You know what I mean?
So what was the creative process for the single Drop Top? In case y'all don't know, that's one of the new singles that's going on right now. It's Drop Top. Got a video and everything.
Yeah, Drop Top. Drop Top was crazy, yeah. I like specifically went for it. I was on a single hunt. I was like head hunting. It's like when you be like, I'm about to go shoot me a deer and take it home, cut the neck off and gut it out.
Shoot.
So I knew what I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it worked. So one of my boy Score Diesel, you know what I'm saying? I already know he making singles for hella different people, who's in the music industry. So I just got at him, you know what I'm saying? Really, we was out in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
And we was on this big resort and all that shit at this hotel. It was cool. So, you know, I just kind of was feeling a good vibe. I sat down with him, told him what I was looking for, and he kind of was going through his track list. And, and he was playing all his normals and regulars, and I thought the session was over. But then I kind of dug into him a little more, like, man, play me some of that stuff you don't be letting people hear. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so he just didn't think I wanted to pay for it. So he finally played a couple of them. And you know, like I said, I felt that, I heard that one where I felt that connection with, you know what I'm saying?
The butterflies.
Yeah, all of that, man. I just knew where I could go with it, you know what I'm saying, on top. So it was like, you know, ran with it. You know what I'm saying? Ran with it. I just knew what I was
It's a nice song. I like it. The video's hilarious. If you haven't saw this video yet, please go on YouTube. Please find Drop Top with Young Doe featuring Charlie Boy, because it's hilarious, but it's a good video also. So, speaking of Charlie Boy, where'd you find him?
Well, you know, K-Tone's connected with Charlie Boy, and so they had brought Charlie Boy out here for a show in the Springs, Colorado Springs, that I was on. It was me and Charlie Boy in the Springs, and you know, somebody wanted a verse for Charlie Boy, wanted a verse from him. We drove back to Colorado, and you know, got in the studio, and we was vibing, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we just came up with that match.
Definitely.